it's wicked inside. My head is not strong, there's nowhere to hide. Before I sleep, things come in my head. I think of all I love, I think of you instead. What am I to do? Who am I to call? What am I to do about it at all? What am I to do? Who am I to call? What am I to do about it at all? I once had a friend, I once had a few. They stopped coming round, and so did you. My friends aren't so familiar, their names have begun to fade like their faces in my brain one by one. What am I to do? Who am I to call? What am I to do about it at all? What am I to do? Who am I to call? What am I to do about it at all? I keep doing something, but I just get it wrong. I've been doing that now for far too long. What am I to do? Who am I to call? What am I to do about it at all? What am I to do? Who am I to call? What am I to do about it at all? What am I to do? Who am I to call? What am I to do about it at all? What am I to do? Who am I to call? What can I do about it at all?
Anthony, Retka, and Kate Hinote, welcome to the Ferndale Library.
Thank you.
Welcome. Well, thank you.
We're excited to be here.
Oh my gosh, it's so good
Welcome
to hear.
to the library as well.
I'm glad to be here too.
And Kelly.
Chad and Kelly are here with me too. And it's just so good to hear your voices again. And such beautiful voices.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I need some water. Sorry.
And I can attest, for anyone watching at home, it's not like they did vocal warm-ups really or anything. They just belted. It just guys amaze me when you do kind of stuff like that.
Oh, well, thanks.
Yeah.
We probably should do warm-ups. That's what that's what a music instructor would tell you.
Right.
I
But
was just about to say.
I can see him now yelling at me.
Right.
I was just going to ask, first of all, I feel like I've been following you both individually around the music scene for at least a decade, if not more. When did you two meet? How did you meet?
Like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I think it was probably 10
It's
years
like
ago.
a Tone and Niche and Blue Flowers gig
All right.
together in Pontiac, I think.
Really?
Something like that, yeah. And we just started attending each other's shows and booking some shows together and became friends and started singing together.
I think it might have been at the Berkeley front.
Was it Berkeley Front?
Might have been. We don't know.
I missed the Berkeley
We didn't
Front.
realize it was important at the time. We didn't realize the friendship that would evolve over the years, so it wasn't something,
I didn't. I don't generally mark things like that well in my memory. I don't know why.
Do you remember the first time you ever sang together?
Oh. Probably whenever you asked me to sing on Humans.
Yeah. Oh, probably. Probably. I don't know. Yeah, it was probably the release show for an album I call Big Parade.
Yeah.
At Kaju.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
And so that would have been 14 or 15, something like that.
The entire show between songs will just be testing your memory.
I'm fine for that because it is Saturday, and my brain usually shuts down on Saturday, so it's good to keep me alert because
It's true.
I'm getting
We have 7 songs to go, and I'm hoping my brain holds out on those lyrics.
Yeah.
I have confidence that it will.
I think it will. It's going to be grand.
Tell us about the next song you want to play.
The next tune we're going to do is called "Walk Away," which Kate recorded on an album I call "Fields and Fortresses," and the song is a simple one about talking to a friend who was caught up in something kind of toxic and just saying, walk away if it's not right. And that's what the tune's about, and it's universal. I'm sure we can all
relate to wanting
relate
better for
to
a
it.
friend. Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
It's Saturday.
Get with it.
The brain just doesn't want to do it. So that's what this is. Walk away.
Let's do it. You got it.
He comes around 'cause you love him madly, and he leaves his heart outside the door. He's gone again when you need him badly. All you want is a little more. Twisted your heart out, your chest is aching, you can't even find your breath. But what good is love when it's slowly dying, a sad and painful death? So come on, dear, you're not happy here, you don't have to stay. Embrace the love that's all around you and walk away. He's told you he can't live without you, but he leaves you there to live alone. You can't have love when it's not open, when you don't feel it in every bone. So come on, dear, you're not happy here, you don't have to stay. Embrace the love that's all around you and walk away. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. So a shadow consumes you, and light is deflected off your body and off your soul. If he really cares for you, he will let go of you and give you back the love he stole. So come on, dear, if you're not happy here, you don't have to stay. Embrace the love that's all around you and walk away. Da, 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 da. Hey, da, 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 da. Hey, da,
Bravo, roaring applause.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you talk a little bit about, I guess, whether or not there is a bit of a healing process when you guys are writing songs, the catharsis that comes with that, and whether or not that makes it easier or harder to write not a sad song, but a song that brings up emotions?
I think the hard part comes when after it's written and I'm playing it. Sometimes it'll remind me of, like any song will do for anybody, it'll remind you of something.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm writing, I'm not really thinking about it. I just kind of write things down. They come pretty quick, and I just record them, and it's but it is therapy. I know that it's my subconscious, like any writer. I'm sure Kate can relate to this when she's writing. It is like anything. It's like writing in a journal.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Is journal writing, and so it is a catharsis. Is that how you say that?
It is. Is it similar for you, Kate?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm always trying to get stuff out in lyrics, and usually trying to. Honestly, more importantly to me when I'm writing lyrics, actually, when I'm writing is the sound I'm going to make. So I really focus on vowels and things like that and I think I write differently in that way.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I make the words work for me.
This begs,
That's cool.
this begs the question. An essayist or a writer or a journalist gets to write something and be done with it forever. You don't. You have to relive it each time you perform it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That sounds like torture.
No, it's not torture. It's fun.
Good.
I mean, it's playing music is fun. Sharing with people is fun, even if it's sad.
Yeah.
And when you see, I might back in the days when we actually played gigs in bars, there might be 30 or 40 people there, and only 6 of them are listening, and only of those 6, one of them is moved. But that one could be the only person in the room, and it would still be. That is fun. It's like fun. It's exciting to connect with people, which is why we write and perform. We don't. So it's not. It's not bad to relive it.
Good.
And some of the songs come with new meaning too.
Yeah.
You kind of reapply things, reapply memories, if that makes sense.
Sure.
To new experiences in your life. So,
What's next?
It's all good. I like to say what's next. I will say this, if I may, and you can edit all this out if you like, because I ramble.
We want to hear your thoughts,
do.
Anthony.
I always like to say that it's nice to write, even the sad stuff. It's nice to write and get out of your system because, like therapy, it allows you to go through your day with a grin. It helps you, just emote, get over it, get past it. Sort of like when someone cries something out and they get past it, they buck up and they get through their day. And that's what songwriting does for me. It helps me be a stronger person. It really, truly does.
It does help you kind of leave it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really does. So
Just like, that's there now, and I'll just.
Some people go out and they play a game of ball. Some people go out and they, take a run. And some people, exercise. Some people eat too many M&Ms.
Or cookies.
I might be one of those people. So songwriting and M&Ms.
We have M&Ms for you backstage.
The red ones only,
That was in
please.
the writer.
This song is a wonderfully happy topic. It's about destroying your world, and I mean your person and your space in your life because of regret. And it's called Empire. If I could look at all the things I've left in the past, stack each brick that held any mass, ball up every pillowcase that I cried into when I was out of place. I would assemble my own empire. I would assemble my own empire. I would assemble my own empire. I've seen my flag waving high, nearly in the sky, nearly in the way of my side. It's burning bright. I burn my own empire down. I burn my own empire
empire. Looked in the eyes of a broken mirror. Nothing came back at me. Tripping over everything I see. I burn my own empire down. I burn my own empire down. I burn my own empire down. I wonder how I will die. I wonder if you'll cry. Maybe you'll be gone as well. Tripping over everything we fell. I burn my own empire down. 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 I burn my own empire down.
See? Now I can go eat M&Ms and be happy. I left the regret at the guitar.
Well,
Which is at the door.
Anthony, you should tell people watching and listening for the song you just did. Tell us about Never Has, Always Will.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Beautiful
Which
piece,
is
by the way.
featured
I really
on that.
appreciate that. Yeah. So back in May, I wanted to release an album, and COVID came and said, you don't get to. So I took the 5 sort of acoustic-based songs and did what I could with them and added a few little bells and whistles and mixed them up and released them as an EP called Never Has, Always Will. And I released it in May. Yeah. And Empire is a track on that, and it's available on all streaming platforms, folks.
That's right.
So Spotify, iTunes, all that jazz. I'm excited about it because I promised myself I'd release something in 2020, and then COVID came and I got all in a funk, and I thought, you know what? That's silly. This is silly. I've got the tools at home to do it. I'm going to do it. So I
wish
did.
I could have sang on that.
I know.
I didn't have the part yet.
Well, I'm going to be doing a
I wrote
full
the part
album
for
next
this.
year, and then you'll be able to do that.
Okay, good.
And you're singing now.
That's true.
There you go.
And I'll sing it forever.
We should let Kate give a quick plug to the Kate Hinote Trio. You've also stayed busy this year. Tell us about that.
Yes. Yeah, actually, that's a good segue. I think
This is perfect segue,
That's
and
a
I'll let you
perfect
announce
segue.
Oh,
the next tune
interesting.
and
Tell
talk
us
about
what's
its
happening
meaning.
next.
Yeah.
Tell us about this
I don't
segue.
want to talk about the meaning, but anyway, the next tune we're going to do is a song that Anthony wrote called "Everything Is Good," and it was one of the first songs I played with this new trio that I'm in, the Kate Hinote Trio, with David Johnson, who is the guitar player in Blue Flowers with me, and Matthew Parmenter playing violin. But yeah, he was nice enough to let us start playing it, and we ended up recording it for this album that we're going to be releasing hopefully in early 2021. That's the goal. I wanted to get it out this year, but we ended up we stayed really busy, but we ended up Matthew and I writing a song together, and so we were finishing that up, and that's kind of the holdup. I wanted to make sure we had one good new original. So yeah,
Kate sings this beautifully.
Oh, thanks.
Better than I ever
No
could.
pressure, but
It's
anyway, everything is good. Let's see how it goes. I'm lost. It's a building in the forest. Oh, I'm lost. Everyone
wanna die, but you're scared that your mama would cry. It's peaceful like a building, and I don't know why. I got tricks up my sleeve and a wild web to weave in a place where I believe everything is good. Everything is good. Oh, I'm alive. It's a tightrope in the sky. Oh, I'm alive. Ever wanna dream? 'Cause it doesn't ever let you think. It's peaceful like a line in the sky. I got tricks up my sleeve and a wild web to weave in a place where I believe everything is good. Everything is good. I was in a dream, my ghost was there, near a river, some river unknown. I looked into the dark, I saw a single meadow lark, and every chill escaped from every bone. And I got tricks up my sleeve and a wild web to weave in a place where I believe everything is good. Everything is good. Everyone is good. Everyone is good.
That was so dainty.
Beautiful.
That was very dainty. Do you both feel the electricity in the room right now?
Oh, thank you.
I feel the static on my khakis. I tried. I took like a wet rag. It wouldn't. It wouldn't.
It's
Is my hair
a
standing
very
up?
pretty song. Thank you, Anthony.
Yeah.
Thank you for singing it. Okay, that was beautiful.
Thank
very,
you.
very beautiful.
And
See to me? Better than I could sing it. I'd probably forget the words.
let me ask a question that I have asked Kate before outside of this video, but I'll ask Anthony too.
Okay.
And Kate can share her new thoughts on it maybe, but
Yes, it's Rocky Road.
we really only have this reductive language for describing you as songwriters. We like to put you two into the folk genre, or people like to try to, and just wondered what you thought about that, because I don't think it
Being called
encapsulates.
folk when we're singer-songwriters. I mean, what is singer-songwriters too? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just
everybody's writing songs, so they're all
I call it all rock and roll.
singer-songwriters, yeah.
There you go.
I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah.
Do you like me music? Great. Do you call it folk? Fine. But no, traditionally, I mean, folk music is about telling stories specific to a community to keep stories of people alive. I don't necessarily write like that. I'm not writing in the folklore, sort of folk history of a community. These are introspective songs usually that I'm creating. So I don't know, maybe it's a false term for what I'm doing. Maybe even for what Kate's doing.
Yeah.
But
I might be more folk now than I've ever been, but yeah.
I mean, folk in the sense of sound.
Yeah.
Sure. That's I don't care.
Right.
You could call me heavy metal. I'd be like, cool. That's fine. I could do heavy metal.
Today you would. Today you'd be cool.
I mean, I just don't,
We're
I
gonna,
really, I don't think about it.
we're gonna parenthetically reference you as heavy metal in the credits.
Please do.
So,
Folk metal.
Change it on
Folk
iTunes.
metal. I think that is a genre.
well, you
Folk
do
metal.
write.
I'm certain. It is. I'm certain.
Kelly's like, I'm telling you right now, I got a whole playlist.
I think my last album might have been that, but anyway.
Well, you do write heavy songs, Anthony.
Get it? See, it's not about the.
It's not about the metal.
It's about the weight of the song, like the electricity you're referring to. I thought you meant the static in my khakis. I almost said shorts. That'd have been weird.
What's next?
Oh boy.
We're gonna do a song of Kate's,
Yep.
and it's called Fine, and it's spooky, and it goes like this. Let me make sure I'm tuned.
That's a smart man.
Good enough. I'm gonna make sure Mr. Pick here stays on my leg here, so I can strategically grab him and strum him.
All we can do is try. Do our best. Do.
Yoda. There is no try. There's do or do not or something to that effect.
We're not allowed to talk about it, but you do. Then you say you're under attack, but you don't bounce back. I just can't rest with this thought in my head. Left feeling let down, disguised and discarded. You will be fine. You will be fine. Crippled beneath all the waves of their feelings, their treasures, their pleasures, their stones. One story berates you, another can save you, and the 10th one will make things alright. You will be fine. You will be fine. You needs it but doesn't believe it and sees it's the reason that you wanna go. You will be fine. You will be fine. You will be fine.
You will be.
You will be.
It's rock and roll. That's rock and roll.
I wasn't
Rock and roll, and I was just about to say, there's a reason you're heavier than heavy metal, because in order to reach crescendos, you physically have to do more. Heavy metal has like 9 amps behind them, and they're screaming, and they have all.
I don't have a Marshall stack.
You have to physically be the embodiment of crescendo.
Indeed.
Both of you.
Dude, the logic is staggering here. We are really onto something. It's a book. It's a book, you and I.
You know, I think it is. Here's another thought to share is that
Don't fall. No falling today.
That's why I needed a water stand.
See?
Thanks, guys.
it's Saturday.
Kate was
Kate
right
proved
again.
me wrong. Kate
Yep.
proved me wrong.
Kate was right again.
You were saying. Sorry, Jeff.
We promised Kate a water stand. We promised you M&Ms. You both got what you needed.
I don't see the M&Ms. I'd be snacking on them right now. I had 2 whole songs where she sang. I could have been eating some M&Ms.
That was a beautiful song.
You
Let's
did have
change
me
subjects.
play.
What's that?
That's a beautiful song. You know, having written about music in my past, I once found myself writing in a review. I used the phrase hauntingly beautiful, and I can't remember what album I used to describe it. But
What?
then I knew, I think it probably was. But then I knew that I could never use it again because it was such a signature sort of qualifier.
Right.
But that song was hauntingly beautiful.
Thank you.
And I just wondered, when you are making a song like that that has all those sort of kind of hauntingly beautiful minor keys, do you almost scare yourself?
I knew that one was creepy. Yeah, I knew that one was creepy when I wrote it.
It's a creepy
Yeah.
song. I don't scare myself writing. I scare myself in the morning.
I do have to say that song. So that song is from a Blue Flowers album called. Is that on Circus? Yeah, that's on Circus on Fire.
Yeah, it's the
And,
most recent.
Yeah. Well, we did that silly little EP, but anyway.
Oh, a silly little EP.
That silly little EP. Reveal?
No.
No, Relapse. See, I don't even know. Relapse. But we did Circus on Fire, and that song, I couldn't translate it to the acoustic setting, really, because it's just one chord. Really, it's one chord, and I just wrote the melody all over this one chord. But it has a lot to do with the production that made it the song. And so when I asked him to do it, he kind of made it happen. He translated it to acoustic for me, so that's nice. Yeah. We didn't really try real hard in the trio, though, because we have 1,000 other songs. But anyway, you liked this one, so
It's a great song.
thank you.
Spooky.
Mm-hmm.
Hauntingly
that
beautiful.
It's hauntingly beautiful.
Hauntingly beautiful. I actually just
Hauntingly
got that
beautiful.
comment today from someone, so
Great.
yeah, it goes. Oh boy.
So this tune's called Lonely, another feel-good tune. It's going to make you, everybody watching this, all 9 of you, just go, you're going to want to go to Disneyland after this, or therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Therapy or Disneyland.
They're the same.
Kind of. I feel like I'd need therapy after Disneyland. I've never been, but I kind of feel like that's just too many people trying to get on too many, I don't know. It's fun for the kiddies, and that's what matters.
That is what matters.
No, I want fun. I want fun. How come I can't? I'm a child at heart. Anyway, yap. I'm going to talk too much, but this is called Lonely, and this was inspired. I started the song. I was working outreach downtown, and I was talking to a guy who was dealing with mental illness and addiction and OUD and all that. And he would have these moments of clarity when we'd talk in the church stairway a little bit. And he would he'd say he's lonely and he's scared and he's nobody, and he's sleeping on the streets downtown and all that. And what he wishes he had and what he doesn't have, and it was heartbreaking. So the song sort of started like that, and like songs do, it became more introspective, and so that's what this is about. And here we go. Loneliness doesn't bother me. It never really has. I guess it always will. My heart's made of steel. I think it's because I've been standing still. Don't wanna be lonely. Don't wanna be lonely. With each gift I see, there's a question for me. Lonely. Who wants to be lonely? Who doesn't want love? Who doesn't want love? I could give the world every piece of myself, clean up every shelf. I would dust every corner. I could bleed every apology into a river that leads to the sea and turns to rain. But that would be lonely. The rain is always lonely, and the sky is gray, and the world is passing away. Lonely. Don't wanna die lonely. A child might be a gift to me. Beautiful, Kate.
Thanks. I had a couple moments, but that's all right.
There were no moments. Only good moments.
Yeah.
All right, so before we let you go, let me turn this into a bit of a TED Talk. If you could give us some advice here, folks.
TED Talk.
Tell us how we can stay motivated. Tell us how you stay motivated, your artists, your writers. It's been a tough year. Do you have any tips or advice for people? How'd you get through?
Routine and lists.
Lists for sure.
Create a daily routine, and I love keeping lists. I put like little boxes next to each task, and I just check them off or highlight them. I mean, that's literally like shave, shower. I mean, breakfast, coffee. That's most
I mean,
important.
that's a bit much. You don't need to do all that, but
It's not a bit much. Hey, breakfast, coffee, no, I won't say that. Brush my teeth, no. Just lists. Lists help me, and walks, exercise, making time to create something, even if it's, if you're not very creative, just write in a journal. You'd be surprised what comes out of your brain. Sounds like poetry most often,
I carry a lot of notebooks. That's how I just keep at it. But I have to actually schedule time because I have my kid and my job is, I'm sure anyone that's ever talked to me, my job is real demanding. So I actually have to I'm taking 1 hour and I am going to listen to this song until I come up with this lyric. And, I have to really not force myself, but it has to be a task. I've got to make myself do it, make time for it.
Yeah. I hope that helps.
But have fun too.
That's two different versions.
Yeah, well, have fun, of course. I actually write that down too in my list. Have fun.
I bet you do.
No, I mean, like I said, writing, and I don't know. I like television. That's my fun.
Don't be ashamed.
I love to sit and watch, just watch TV and play my guitar, and then that, it's funny enough. That's sort of when my brain gets focused, watching TV, and then I write. I don't know why that happens that way. It's something to do with TV makes you so sort of in a trance. I really believe that.
In a sense, you're on TV right now. Someone could be at home watching this and writing to you. They could be writing.
Are you playing the guitar while you're watching?
Could be.
Go for it. In fact, mute this.
My trance stuff is video games.
Nice.
That puts me in a trance. That's
really have fun.
Takes me away from everything. You're just, yeah.
For sure.
Yes.
I hope that helps.
So I think you have one more song. Do you want to tell us about it?
Do you want to do Forever to Live? Do the new one, or do you want to do Hardest? I'm going to leave this up to you.
Oh, boy.
All right, we're going to do a brand new song. I wrote it about, letting go of the past. It tends to be my theme. But about a happy experience. And so, that's good. So this is called Forever to Live, and hopefully we'll get this sucker recorded and released soon enough. Thank you very much,
Yes,
Ferndale
thank
Public
you.
Library.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you,
love
Chad on
singing.
sound.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate it. This has been fun. I don't know why I'm this has been great.
We're happy. We miss singing.
Oh, I feel like I have hearts coming out of my...
I see them.
Like Sally and Charlie Brown, she's like, Big Brother.
There's a lot of hearts floating through this room right now.
What's that?
There's a lot of hearts floating through this room right now, even though there's 5 of us.
There's hearting. There's hearts. I need to stop. This sounds like I'm a grown man. There are no hearts coming out of me. This was just by accident.
It's fine.
Okay, so everyone watching at home should probably heart this post. It's social media.
Yeah, that was my reasoning behind this, Jeff.
You guys are
You're very brilliant. When you needed a garden, I dug into the earth and planted you flowers. And when I needed to talk about my day, you opened up your heart and you listened for hours. And I never cared for a moment. I was happy to be with you and give. I just thought we'd have forever to live. Hey,
made you a white porch swing. And when you needed to mourn your past, I wanted to hold you and let my love last. And I never cared for a moment. I was happy to be with you and give. I just thought we'd have forever, forever to live. Hey, hey. And when we needed each other in the night, we collapsed into the sheets in the dark beyond the light. It was more than we could understand. And I never cared for a moment. I was happy to be with you and give. I just thought we'd have forever, forever to live, forever to live, forever to live,
Forever to live. Forever to live.
Thank you guys very, very, very
thank
much.
you.
Thank you. I'm excited to see how this turns out. And AnthonyRetka.com, folks. What's yours?
KateHinote.com. I got my own thing now.
Nice.
Yeah,
And of course, come say hey to the folks at Ferndale Public Library.
of course. Thank you so much for supporting music.
Ferndale Public Library.
That's a common.
Library. No, I say it correctly, so I need to fix that.
I didn't mean for you in general. Be smart.
Live a good life. Don't let it get you down. There's candy.
Did you hear my advice?
No.
Be smart.
Be smart. Baby.
Thank you.